Today on Buckeye TV, we will learn about Finals Week,
your favorite Thanksgiving meals,
airport shuttle services,
Black Friday deals,
and so much more.
All right here on Buckeye TV.
Welcome to today's show on Buckeye TV. My name is Braden McElligott.
My name is Abby Perriott, and welcome to today's show.
Coming up on Buckeye TV, we have a variety of stories, and we hope you are all as excited as we are.
In light of November, we have a story on Thanksgiving dinner favorites.
Before we dive into that, do you think that there are too many ads in today's world? Buckeye TV reporter Zachary Taylor takes us to Ohio State's campus to find out what students think.
Thanks, guys. Well, advertisements are a big part of today's society, and in recent years, there seems to be an increase in both live events like sports or television news, as well as streaming services like YouTube, Hulu, and other platforms like that. I'm here on Ohio State's campus to see what students think about this. In July of 2020, YouTube announced that the minimum video length for a mid-roll ad will go from 10 to 8 minutes. They also said videos at that 8-minute video mark or above will have ads automatically. OSU student Christopher Grace said he has noticed a difference in advertisements on YouTube. Have you noticed anything about advertisements recently on this?
They seem to be longer, I feel like, yeah.
There has also seemed to be more advertisements in live sports. However, it may not be true, in a sense. An article by The Athletic talks about how in college football, some but not all conferences allow networks to run extra 30-second floaters during a natural break in the action. OSU student Colton Ziem has noticed this new strategy and its annoyance in the NFL.
I mean, especially I feel like when you watch a pro football game, it's like almost 50% advertisements, honestly, just because the nature of football, it's very, regimented, just play by play, and literally any chance it's maybe one or two commercials, they just fit it in whenever they can. It's pretty annoying.
As advertisements increase, or at least become increasingly annoying, what can you do? Well, on YouTube and other streaming platforms, you can purchase a premium subscription like YouTube Premium or Hulu Premium without ads. However, on live television, there is not a whole lot you can do. So on those breaks, take time to go use the restroom, get a snack, things like that to get yourself ready for the action when it resumes. For Buckeye TV, I'm Zachary Taylor. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Zach. The rivalry between Michigan and Ohio State has been going on for decades, as the first time these two teams faced off was back in 1897, making this one of the biggest rivalries of all time. The two teams will go head-to-head on Saturday the 25th at Michigan. You won't want to miss it.
For many students, the end of the semester can bring on new anxieties. Buckeye TV reporter Jenna Monzo has more on how to finish off the semester at your best.
As December approaches, so does finals week. Exams often have a toll on mental health. I'm here today to show you how you can have a healthy work-life balance during stressful times.
Students come in with high expectations of themselves, and there's a lot of pressure that they feel to do their best.
General stress and the unhealthy practices that come along with it aren't uncommon among college students. A study showed nearly 80% of college students averaged moderate or high amounts of stress over a 30-day period.
In reality, sleep deprivation, poor nutrition, excessive caffeine intake, all of these factors are going to affect your academic performance.
Ohio State students have less than 2 weeks after Thanksgiving break before exams begin. There are many ways to plan ahead to help prioritize mental health, but many students will go through a trial and error process to find what works best.
At first, I kind of would do everything all at once, in the beginning, because I would just be stressed if I knew I had something coming up. Now I've gotten a lot better at kind of spacing it out.
Put all the dates down, figure out how many hours per day I wish to study. And I usually just take it at a pretty chill pace where it's I don't want to overwork myself or overstress myself.
Those looking to learn more can go to the Counseling and Consultation Services website for information and a list of services. I'm Jenna Munoz reporting for Buckeye TV.
Next up on Buckeye TV, we will hear about how Ohio State is offering a shuttle service to the John Glenn International Airport.
And we will take a look at the food robots roaming around campus.
All of this and more on Buckeye TV. As we get closer to Thanksgiving break, students will be making their plans to go back home. Many students flying home from the John Glenn International Airport face the struggle of finding a convenient and inexpensive ride. Our reporter Angela Diaz is on campus to see how students feel about a program being run to help students get home for the holidays.
I'm here on Ohio State campus to find out what students think about the new transportation methods to the airport.
I'm from Chicago originally, and I personally am no fan of the 6-hour drive home, so I prefer to fly for Thanksgiving and Christmas and also spring break. Last year I was able to use the shuttle to and from the airport, and I came back to campus with 2 checked bags that were massive, and actually the shuttle driver was nice enough to, after dropping everyone off at the Union, drop me off in my dorm so I didn't have to haul the suitcases through the streets.
The undergraduate student government brought back a free shuttle program for students, faculty, and staff. The shuttle will run hourly between the Union and John Glenn International Airport during autumn, Thanksgiving, winter, and spring breaks.
I think the shuttles to the airport are really helpful because they run at different times of the day. They run from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's a really helpful way to get to and from the airport if you can't take an Uber or a Lyft.
The program hopes to be a resource for Buckeyes, alleviating costs of car ride services. The Landry reported rides to and from the airport costing $30 minimum.
I've definitely thought about using the buses. I haven't actually used them before, but a lot of people tell me they're really convenient. With Thanksgiving break coming up, I think I'll be using the shuttle system to get to and from Ohio State campus with ease. This is Angela Diaz with Buckeye TV.
As it starts to get colder outside, when will Ohio expect to see the first snowfall of the season? Experts say the average time of year for the snow to occur is November 20th. With heavy snow in mid-December, with December being right around the corner, make sure to bundle up and go Bucks.
Robots are a divisive topic on campus, and next we have Braden McElliott to tell us what students' thoughts are about them.
Hi, this is Braden McElliott reporting with Buckeye TV News. Today we're talking about something that's helpful or inconvenient. We're talking with students about their thoughts on the Grubhub robots on campus and whether they think they're useful or not so useful. The Grubhub robots were originally brought to campus in August of 2021. They were then reintroduced permanently in August of 2022 with a brand new design. Some people can both love them and hate them.
I personally don't know anyone who's used them regularly. I mean, I guess they're just I don't know, a bit of a nuisance, I guess.
Both positive and negative. I feel like they're good, they're funny, but they're also kind of dumb. They get in people's way a lot, fall off the curb, sit in the middle of the street, not very road friendly.
I like them. I mean, they're charming, they're kind of funny to see them driving around.
Some students say that the robots take too long to deliver the food, while others say that they are very efficient.
I think they're pretty useless, and plus with the speed of the robots, I'm not sure if I'd get my food in a timely manner.
I was hungry one day, I got Mirror Lake. It's a hard 15-minute walk to the other side of campus for that. So got here, good time for a robot with people, cars on campus, but I mean, 15 minutes walking or 8.5 minutes by robot? You tell me.
Well, there you have it. Students have differing opinions about the Grubhub robots, but whether you love them or hate them, you will definitely see them while walking around campus. This is Braden McElliott with Buckeye TV News, signing off. Coming up, tune in to hear about the Mountaineers and an aspiring singer-songwriter.
You won't want to miss these amazing segments on Buckeye TV.
The Mountaineers Club at OSU is coming up on its 50th anniversary alumni celebration. Buckeye TV reporter Nora Egelnick has the story.
My name is Nora Egelnick, and I'm reporting to you from the Ohio Union for Buckeye TV. Today I'm sitting down with members of the Mountaineers Club to find out about their upcoming 50th anniversary celebration.
Mountaineers president Connor Gott told Buckeye TV a little bit about what the Mountaineers do.
We are essentially just a general outdoors club. We do pretty much anything and everything outside, from backpacking to rock climbing and actual mountaineering.
The 50th anniversary event will take place on December 7th at Euphoria in Gateway from 7 to 9. Notable alumni will be present.
The vice president of the Ohio Climbers Coalition, John Mansberger, was the president in the late 80s, and we are thinking about asking him to come speak, and we have some other connections to past presidents.
For club trip coordinator Austin Stewart, the memories he makes on his trips are truly valuable.
think the biggest thing of any Mountaineers trip is the community and forming a relationship with the people around you.
What's shocking to me when I was looking at some of the old newspaper clippings was how little the club has changed. It's kind of changed to students teaching students, which I think is an interesting switch. But at the end of the day, we're still just teaching other people how to do the things we love to do.
The Mountaineers have accomplished a lot in 50 years. Here's to the next 50. I'm Nori Gelnick for Buckeye TV.
This past weekend, Marvel released its newest film titled The Marvels on November 10th. The film fell well below box office expectations as one of the worst MCU opening weekends, grossing a mere $47 million domestically compared to other MCU films.
Nick Florenzi is a student here at Ohio State, but outside of classes, he's a singer and songwriter working toward a full-time musical career.
Today we're going to take a look into Nick's life, an inspiring artist here on campus.
I started writing music a little over a year ago, and that kind of just started because I wanted to prove to myself that I could write a song, and that kind of spiraled out into something that I'm hoping to make a career of. So when it comes to like production, everything that's out right now I've done myself, but in the future I'm going to be working with a guy named Finn Shukis, and he's done work with Noah Kahn, Hans Williams. Those are like the two big names, and then he's also like looking to make music himself. But I was put in touch with him through my managers, and we've kind of just been co-producing the new song. And then I was also in LA recently working with a guy named John Gilbert, who's worked with Mountjoy. So he's producing another one of my songs. But like I always have some sort of input to the production. Next year is going to be a huge year for like releases and just interacting with people. So I guess right now my goal for the future is just kind of writing everything that's happening out. Getting my name out there is probably one of the hardest parts, just because you have to like understand the social media and like all the algorithms and stuff like that. If you want to listen to my music, it's just under Nick Fulworsny, wherever you listen to music.
Make sure to give Nick's songs a listen. This has been Abby Perriott with Buckeye TV. Next up, as Thanksgiving approaches, we will look at dinner favorites and Black Friday shopping.
Stay tuned to Buckeye TV.
Thanksgiving is coming up and many will celebrate the holiday. Buckeye TV reporter Connor Canfield went on the hunt to find out some different Thanksgiving traditions.
Thanksgiving break is quickly approaching, and with that, many Buckeyes will be heading home for the holiday. But what do? That's the question on my mind as I look to gain some insight on what some students' Thanksgiving traditions are.
So Vedu, do you have any Thanksgiving traditions that you and your family take part in?
Yeah, me and my family, we go to San Diego and we spend a couple of days in San Diego and go to the beach and relax ourselves, and we cook a bunch of meals during the day of Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving traditions can vary from person to person and family to family. Here are 5 Thanksgiving traditions that are most popular in the United States. At number 5, watching an NFL football game. At number 4, taking a nap. Coming in at number 3, eating a traditional Thanksgiving meal. Sliding in at 2, breaking the wishbone for good luck. And finally, at number 1, watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which is a timeless classic.
Well, there you have it. That's just what some Buckeyes do around Thanksgiving. With Buckeye TV, I'm Connor Campfield.
Looking for a Christmas gift for family and loved ones? According to the National Retail Federation, the average American planned to spend $826 on Christmas gifts, food, and decorations in 2022. Of all the $826, roughly $500 is spent on gifts for family members. The most popular items are toys, clothing, and gift cards. With Black Friday right around the corner, a new Q4 shopping trend report found that customers are happy to open their wallets in the hunt for holiday bargains. Let's go to Abby Dalton to hear the latest.
The day following Thanksgiving, also known as Black Friday, is widely considered the best shopping day of the year for consumers. 2022 marked the busiest Black Friday in 3 years, with the day attracting 72.9 million in-person shoppers. For many people, Black Friday traditionally marks the start of the holiday shopping season.
Yes, I'm gonna go to Aritzia, Abercrombie, Aerie, maybe Sephora.
There's lots of good deals.
The Monday following Black Friday is also known as Cyber Monday, and last year American consumers spent almost $10 billion shopping online. While the hustle and bustle of Black Friday shopping may not be for everyone, the rise of online shopping has made it more convenient for people to participate from the comfort of their homes.
I don't know, I feel like Black Friday shopping has kind of been lacking the last couple of years, so I might just stick to online. No, it's always so crazy, and I'd rather spend time with my family.
Thank you so much for that, Abby.
As we wrap up today's show, we would like to thank you all for joining us, and we hope you had a great time, as much as we did.
To close out our show, we want to wish everyone a wonderful break and a happy Thanksgiving to all of our viewers.
See you next time on Buckeye TV.